Hello, it's time for our Daily Culture Show on France 24. I'm Catherine Nicholson, and today we're taking you on an impossible voyage as Ang Lee's adaptation of the supposedly unfilmable Life of Pi hits cinema screens worldwide. A few lucky Parisians got to preview it in a swimming pool. More on that later on. We're also hitching a ride to Hollywood with another Oscar winner, Marion Cotillard. The French actress's career is going from strength to strength with more awards glory on the cards. And from Spanish tavernas to the world's theatre stages, the passionate flamenco ballets of Antonio Gades are coming back to Paris. His widow and the guardian of his flamenco foundation joins us in the studio. Hello, a very warm welcome to the show, and welcome also to Eugenia Eris. Thanks so much for being with us. Now, I know that Paris is a very important city for you and for the Antonio Gades company, right?
Yes, I'd like to say France is very important to us for this company, and specifically Paris. We must remember that Antonio Gades opened two of his more important ballets, Carmen and also Fuego, here in Paris.
Great, so great to have you back in the city.
Thank you.
And here's another unusual Paris experience that you might not have heard about before. A few dozen lucky people got a preview of Ang Lee's new film, Life of Pi, sitting in lifeboats in a Paris public swimming pool. It's a novel way to experience an extraordinary movie. Life of Pi is based on Yann Martel's highly acclaimed novel, which a string of directors wrote off as unfilmable, but not Oscar winner Ang Lee. Ketha Van Gorgestani reports.
A life vest, 3D glasses, and a small boat. About 70 lucky Parisians embarked for a magical experience. Life of Pi tells the story of a young Indian boy who survives a shipwreck to find himself lost at sea, sharing a lifeboat with a Bengal tiger. A story of survival and faith.
It examines the value of our imagination, of storytelling, things you cannot prove, scientifically prove, yet you still have to have that leap of faith, embracing it, respecting it, and take it for real.
An imaginary world made real through breathtaking special effects, including a fully digital tiger.
We had over 15 artists just working on the fur. Someone has to comb and place all the 10 million hairs that are on his body. It required the advancement of technology. It required computers to get fast enough to match it in 3D.
It also required a strong performance by the lead actor.
I was fighting sometimes air and sometimes somebody holding the spear.
For the audience, the illusion was perfect.
Visually, it was magical. It was a beautiful movie about life, survival, and the friendship between a man and an animal.
Our boat was rocking along with the one in the movie.
A starless movie with a blockbuster budget. 91 million euros to bring to life Yann Martel's best-selling novel, a book long deemed unfilmable. But Ang Lee seems to have succeeded at the challenge. His movie has already been nominated for 3 Golden Globes, including Best Director and Best Drama.
Simply stunning. Now, more movies. Even if you're not a particular fan of French films, you're likely to have heard of one actress at least. Marion Cotillard won the Best Actress Oscar and Golden Globe a few years back for her portrayal of the singer Edith Piaf in La Vie en Rose. She may need to make some more space in the trophy cabinet soon, as it seems she's cementing her position as an international screen star. Jo Tandy reports.
Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture Drama. Marion Cotillard, Rust and Bone.
Could she be in line for more American glory? Marion Cotillard, nominated for the Best Actress Award at the 2013 Golden Globes. In the space of only a few years, Cotillard's conquered the hearts of American cinema-goers.
I absolutely think she's maybe one of the greatest actresses working today.
She's wonderful, and I think she's a fabulous actress, and I'd like to see her again.
Cotillard's coup de grâce came in 2007, her depiction of singer Edith Piaf in La Vie en Rose, earning her both a Golden Globe and an Oscar.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Since then, Cotillard's worked with the biggest names in Hollywood, among them Steven Soderbergh, Michael Mann and Christopher Nolan.
Okay, let's stand by for picture.
She's also become the face of French culture in the American media.
What did you do?
Well, I feel obviously very lucky about these amazing directors wanted to work with me.
She represents that typically French character in Hollywood, for many reasons, including her acting and the brand image she's put forward.
The actress's partner is also following in her wake. Guillaume Canet is currently shooting his next film in the United States.
We perhaps won't mention her famous death scene in The Last Batman, but good luck to Marion Cotillard. The 70th Golden Globes will be awarded early in the new year. Today in the studio we're talking flamenco. The timeless art form is being brought back to the Paris stage this winter by the Antonio Gades company. He was the Spanish dancer and choreographer who, it's said, brought flamenco down from the tables in the tavernas and onto theatre stages. After the fall of Franco's dictatorship, Gades founded Spain's national ballet company at the behest of the new government. Now his legacy lives on through his foundation and dance company, which has toured his creations around the world. His widow Eugenia joins us here on Culture today. Welcome to the show once again. Let's start by giving our viewers a better idea of what the dance company is all about. This is a little clip from Antonio Gades' Carmen. It's powerful, it's passionate, it's got so much energy, it's absolutely beautiful. Tell us what's different between this flamenco and the type of flamenco that maybe I might see if I go on holiday to Andalusia.
Okay, well, this is a ballet, this is like theatre, this tells a story, and you need to a specific language to tell a story, and this is the main apportation of Gades to the world of flamenco.
Yes, and he did so much for flamenco. I said about how he did the Spanish National Ballet Company, his own flamenco company, his own flamenco choreographies and films. He worked very hard to push flamenco forward, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He studied many other ways of dancing, of course, ballet, contemporary dance. He was very much into painting, into poetry, and all this mixture allowed him to create this new language. That's the difference of this company. That's what differentiates this company from other flamenco companies.
And you're the director of the foundation, which is sort of looking after that legacy in the future. Tell us a bit more about what that does. Is it about teaching people flamenco?
Well, we keep all things that have to be with his artistic legacy, and we do exhibitions. We are opening a school right now in Getafe for dancers, trying to teach this style. We also want to take flamenco into classes in Spain, into the schoolrooms. And, well, we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you think then it's quite important that the younger generation keeps this flamenco tradition going, because it's a very old tradition, isn't it?
We would like our children to enjoy it. We don't want to build artists, because this is something you have to dedicate yourself very much to it. But we want them to enjoy it. It's a universe, a huge universe, flamenco, and it's so it comes from the people. It identifies their feelings, so it will accompany them their whole lives.
There has been or can be a political dimension to this. I know that your late husband, he definitely had his political side. Tell us a bit more about how that comes out in his flamenco.
Well, in his works, it definitely does. For instance, in Bodas de Sangre by Federico García Lorca, the late author who died in the Civil War in Spain. Also, Fuenteovejuna, who talks about this village and this feeling of solidarity in the human being, which was so important to him.
Yeah, village uprising, is that right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And solidarity, that's it.
A real revolutionary flamenco piece,
It lays all his political views lay in his work.
Well, let's just talk briefly about another version of Carmen that's currently on show in Paris. We can show that to our viewers as well. Now, this is quite a different Carmen. She doesn't look particularly Spanish. You can see there, she's blonde. She's quite a bombshell, as Carmen was. Now, in this, she's wearing quite a classic outfit. Later on, she also wears more 1970s sort of clothes and does 1970s disco dancing. What do you think about changing the view of something that's so traditionally Spanish and so part of your culture?
The thing is that I used to work in the Royal Opera House in Spain, and I'm used to the opera stage managers changing these things. Carmen is universal up now. I mean, she's French, she's Spanish, but now women from all the world feel attracted by these women. I should need to see it.
Yeah.
To say something more apart from this.
Yeah, it's certainly different, and it's got people talking here in Paris anyway.
And the music?
The music is traditional, so there we go. So it's half and half, really. But I'm sure people here in Paris will be also very much looking forward to seeing the very traditional Spanish flamenco of Antonio Guedes.
I'd like to see it, to have an opinion. I'd like to.
Well, you can come back and tell us what you think after you've seen it then. So the Antonio Guedes Company performing at the Palais des Congrès in Paris from the 26th of December right until January the 5th. We wish you and the company the best of luck with that. Best of luck for the foundation as well for the future. Now, to round off our show today, some of the world's biggest celebrities, as you're unlikely to have seen them before. Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Rihanna, Naomi Campbell and more are all currently inhabiting the Fotografiska Gallery in Stockholm in photo form. The poppy and surreal portraits were created by American David LaChapelle. Remember, there is more on our Facebook page, and you can follow me on Twitter. See you soon for more culture.